We're live on the scene here as the X-Men are battling the Sentinels once again. What? What? Say that again? We have breaking news! Prime is having a comic call. Let's go there, now. We are coming to you live from the epic battle against the Anti-Monitor. If you would like to help prevent the crisis on Infinite Earths, please check out the Prime channel spotlights down below. Some great channels there that can help turn the tide of battle. Thank you. Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we are here with another Prime comic haul. And we only got 5 books in this one, but they are all some oldies but goodies. And one of them is kind of a special book. Not in a sentimental way, but it's kind of a shout out to another channel on YouTube. And we'll get there once I get to that book. So let's get straight into this and let's see these beauties. First up, we are going back to a run that I am trying to collect some of. I'm not going to try to collect all of them because I know the early issues are way out of my reach. But it is a run that the Gray Man introduced me to. We have another issue of Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen. And this is number 151 from July of 1972. And here you go here. We have the cover. Blam, boom, Locust Men. Which, that's exactly what they are, too. They even got a belt on, which is weird. It looks like they're using pesticide guns. But you have, you know, nice little Superman, Jimmy Olsen up here on the top. Down here you got Jimmy Olsen saying, "Those things have captured Superman. We must get help." But it looks like it's a little too late for them because you got the Locust Men reaching out to grab them. Let me show you some of the interiors here on this old book. And yes, it has been quite used, but pretty cool still nonetheless. You have attacked by the locust creatures. And for some reason Superman's on some kind of weird cross thing there. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, see it? That's insane. But you got Jimmy Olsen there looking all muscular and stuff there in his wife beater t-shirt there. And pretty cool stuff there. I still don't know why they have belts on. They have no pants. So, or if they do, apparently their pants are little locust legs. I don't know. Interesting stuff. Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen, 151. And sticking with the year 1972, we have from October of that year. This is a Gold Key comic. And this is one I picked up because of Comic Journey. And I will try to post his link somewhere up above here. But let me give you the backstory on this. This was a series that he picked up in a video a few weeks ago. And he actually mentioned me by name on that one. He wanted to hear me say the character's name in my own fashion, I guess. But I decided to get the first issue just to give this series a try. And it is the brand new Tales of Sword and Sorcery, Dagar, the Invincible. And the cover here says, "Dead warriors and monstrous demons encounter Dagar at the Castle of the Skull." Now this was Comic Journey's WTF book. He had number 3, I believe, in the series. And I must say, this is a nice actual like painted cover here. You have Dagar and Inara. I want to say that's her name because I've already read this issue. I actually read it before I made this video here. But you have the Castle of the Skull and Ordell and his forces and the weird mammoth skeleton thing and his mace that makes him invincible and, you know, all this interesting stuff. And it's a nice painted cover here. And actually, it was not a bad story. not the greatest sword and sorcery kind of story like Conan and all them that I've ever read, but it wasn't bad. Some weird stuff in it, though. His grandfather is the one that trains him, and his name is Adon or something like that, and or Ordon or something. It's some weird one syllable name like that, whatever, or two syllable name. But he trains him, and then he's like, yes, through this training, Dagar, you'll be invincible. And then later on, he comes across this old man, and he saves the old man from Skeleton Warrior, like one of these. And then the Skeleton Warrior basically gives him this mace here. And he goes, well, with this mace that is from the gods or whatever, forged by the gods, whatever, you'll be invincible. So it's like, I don't know, is he invincible because of the mace or because of his training? I don't know. If somebody knows, let me know. But actually, after reading this, I do kind of want to read more of it. So I might try to pick up this run. It's only like, I think it's 19 issues total, but 2 of them are like reprints of 1 and 2. So, you know, if I can't get some of them, maybe I'll like try to, you know, like if I can't get number 2, I'll try to get number 19 or whatever it is that reprints it. Another weird thing about this book is that Dagar talks in third person. So as he's talking, like when he goes and goes up to the door of the Skull Castle, and I'll show you some artwork while I'm talking here. But as he goes up to, oh yeah, and also their little land is called, let's see here, what is it? Tolgonia. Yeah, interesting. But this is basically where his great-grandfather here trains him, all this kind of fun stuff. But even his grandfather, my bad, not great-grand, yeah, see, grandfather. But even he, like, talks in third person when he's doing something sometimes. So I guess maybe that's where he picked it up. But in this book, it's like Dagar talks in third person. He'll be going up against something, and he's like, oh, you know, Dagar, he must not have noticed Dagar come to his doors. You know, and all this kind of stuff. Oh, it's Ostellon. That's the name of the enemy here. My bad. I am all over the place getting this, and I just read this thing too. That tells you how forgettable some of this book can be. The names are very forgettable. They're weird, but very forgettable. You know, but like I said, it wasn't a bad book. He talks in third person sometimes, but I guess he got that from his grandfather. And, you know, the artwork's very good on the inside. I give it that. And it's interesting enough to hold my attention. So we'll give it a try. Can't go wrong, I guess, with Dagar, the Invincible, number 1. Next up, we have some more sword and sorcery here with Conan the Barbarian. This is the volume 1, and this was from 1979. It is number 98. Sea Witch. Is she maid or monster? Conan must find out or die. Now, Gary B did this on one of his Savage Saturday reviews, and I just love the cover on it. The story seemed pretty interesting. It was pretty good. So we're going to give it a look through here for myself, and I'll show you some of the artwork on the inside, because I always love me some good Conan stories. Now, if you watch Gary B's video, you've probably already seen all these, but still pretty interesting. I'm not complaining at all. The Sea Witch is a pretty cool looking character here. Very beautiful. And of course she's a siren, so, you know, pretty good stuff though. I enjoyed his review, and I'm sure I'll enjoy reading the comic for myself as well. But this is Conan the Barbarian, number 98. And sticking with the Conan theme, I went ahead and picked up number 99 as well. This is part of a run of 3 Conan comics I picked up, and this from 79 as well. But it's Conan the Barbarian, number 99, as I said before. And it's Conan and Belet. I'm assuming that's how you say Belet. alone against the man crabs of the dark cliffs. And those are some funky looking man crabs, let me tell you that. Let me show you the interiors here. I was just picking up books off of one of the websites I order comics from, and they were all cheap. They're only like a couple bucks a piece. So I was like, hey, why not? I'll give them a try. A few of them I found there in my LCS for a couple bucks. I think a couple of them were $1. But, you know, you can't go wrong getting these old comics for cheap like this. I mean, not going to complain with some good Conan goodness. Like I said, I enjoy reading Conan. And I want to read more of this Marvel run, so this is a good start. 3 issues to start me off in my Conan Volume 1 collecting. I do believe that I have issue number 1, the facsimile, coming at some point in the future. Who knows when. My comic haul has been massively delayed because of the place that I order my comics from online. Their warehouse was shut down for a while because of structural issues. So they're just about to come back online, or just did come back online, I should say. And, you know, it's going to be a little while before I get my new comics. So I figured I'd just be picking up some of these older comics. I'm trying to complete some runs anyway. So this was Conan number 99. And my last issue of this haul is another book from 1979. And it is another Conan the Barbarian. This is issue number 100. And this is a special double-size issue. As it says here on the cover, all new dynamic double-size issue, Death on the Black Coast. And this is the death of Belit, however you say her name. I think it's Belit. But kind of a sad issue. I believe Gary B has done the review on this one. I remember watching it, I believe. I'm not sure, but I know I have seen, you know, basically this story before. So I'm glad to get my hands on it, glad to be able to read it. It is kind of a sad issue, like I said, with the death of his lover there, the Queen of the Black Coast. And from just kind of thumbing through it, it looks like a pretty interesting story. So I'm not going to complain at all. Like I said, you can't beat getting this for a couple of bucks, and that's it. But there you go there. This is after Belit has died. He's going kind of on a rampage here, killing stuff, looking for his love's killer. So, we'll see if he finds her or not. Or him, her, whatever it is that killed her. But this is Conan the Barbarian, number 100. Alright, that is it for the haul. I appreciate you watching. And I hope that you have a great day. Prime is out. Zash, Sugarman, and Dagar.